everybody! Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I talk about MS and my experience with MS and give you guys tips and tricks as to how to deal with MS. If you guys don't already know me, my name is Helen Caporone and I'm on YouTube since a couple of months, so I'm very new. And I started this YouTube channel because I was diagnosed with MS last September, and I've been having experiences, and I know that there are a lot of other people out there going through MS. Another one is actually in my family that I'm very close to, and so I'm on this YouTube channel so that I can support them and support you guys. Yeah, let's get right into this video. So what I want to talk about in this video, specifically my experience going on my first drug therapy for MS. There are lots of different MS therapies out there, MS drug therapies, and I've chosen to be on Tecfidera. The chemical name is dimethyl fumarate, but I don't expect you to know that. And it has been reviewed as a really good MS therapy drug because it has shown to actually reverse some symptoms. I was very pleased to hear about that, and I decided to take up on it. So I started on, I think I started on the 19th of February. It's now through the first 2 weeks. I'm in Germany right now, staying for a year to be in school and to study. The most difficult part of this experience, however, was that I was diagnosed right at the beginning of my journey coming here to Germany, and I never would have imagined how much influence it would be to have been diagnosed with MS at the time. And I can see now that I have to really kind of modify my life a little bit, modify my habits. And at the beginning of my diagnosis, I had to start looking for an MS drug therapy, and I found one, but the problem is that here in Germany, everybody has to be health insured through the German system, and I am not. So that being said, my medication is not covered by any German health insurance. It's only right now being covered by my American insurance company, and that is of course very difficult because there is a trade issue between Germany, what kind of medications can be imported to Germany and what cannot. The medication that is being shipped to Germany can only be shipped if it is not already produced in Germany. So I looked into that, and Tecfidera is already being produced in Germany, so it may not be imported here. So my only choice is to get a German health insurance. Just to break it up for you guys really easily, there's the private German health insurances, and then there are they're called in Germany gesetzliche, meaning that everybody has this type of insurance. So the way the gesetzliche, or the normal health insurance here works is that, well, it's a law, everybody has it. So everybody here in Germany is insured, whether it be private or gesetzliche. It doesn't matter. So, but the only way you can get that is by working here and having a social security here, which I do not have, both of them. I am currently on the search for another job, or a new job here in Germany, as a matter of fact. And once I start really working, I can be into the German gesetzliche insurance system. And then, from then on, my medication will be covered. So that is no issue. And just as another point, I wanted to talk about something that kind of concerned me when I started my search for another MS therapy medication, was that during my research on Tecfidera, I found out that there is actually a similar drug out there by the name of Skilarence. It's prescribed for people with psoriasis, a skin condition. It's an autoimmune skin condition, so it makes sense that Skilarence and Tecfidera, which are which are both dimethyl fumarate, are both prescribed for an autoimmune disease. Only that it costs a lot less than Tecfidera. That's another thing that kind of concerned me, mainly because I consulted my neurologist about this, say, hey, look, there's another medication out there. It costs a lot less, and it's the exact same chemical substance. He said he cannot prescribe it for me, and so I was very kind of perplexed as to why. My suspicion is that, one, it's illegal to prescribe off-label drugs here in Germany, or two, he's scared to prescribe it for me because even though he can prescribe it off-label, it's not promised that it's going to help me, and it might even do the opposite for me. So, my first week on Tecfidera. Now, I was honestly kind of expecting a lot, because usually I'm a very sensitive person, and I can really feel it when a medication is or is not working. And with MS drug therapies, it's a little bit more complicated because they're very deep. The medication works very deep, and it works subtly. It's kind of something you start out with a very low dosage, and then you go to a higher dosage. And it takes a long time for it to actually work in the body. All I really wanted to talk about were my symptoms. I can say that on the first week, I immediately started feeling problems with my digestion. That means slower digestion. That means I had a lot of gas. I was bloated. I held a lot of water in my legs and my stomach and in my face. And that was, of course, very unpleasant. And then also with the skin. Now, my skin before using Tecfidera, it was looking pretty good in shape. I mean, I've always used to struggle from acne, but it was starting to get really, really good. Almost no pimples, no breakouts, nothing. My complexion was really good. And then all of a sudden, after starting this medication, I started to get red bumps all over my cheeks, all over here near my temples and my nose, everywhere. And I was very suspicious because it felt like hormonal acne and it looked like hormonal acne, but it was a lot worse because it itched and there were dry, itchy patches. It was almost like psoriasis or eczema. I went to my doctor about this and I asked him if it was an allergy. He did say it is a little bit of a reaction from the medication, but don't worry, it's gonna go away. You just have to bear with it. And I hate hearing that because I worked so hard for my good skin and I don't want to have to wait for it to go away. I'm very impatient that way. That was it, guys. That was my video. Thank you so much for checking in, and I really hope that this video was helpful to you guys out there. I know MS is a really difficult disease to deal with, but you guys, we are all fighters. We are all fighters. I know it's like, oh my god, why me? Why me? Why did I have to get MS? But you know what? It makes you stronger. And yes, we are all going to be fighting in this together. I'm definitely not going to let my MS hold me back because I want to be something in my life. I wanted to be a nurse, and I wanted to get the Abitur here in Germany and go to school, even though my German is horrible. But I know I can do it, and I'm going to do it because this is the kind of life I want. I support you, and if you guys have any questions or just want to reach out to me or just want some support, please let me know in the comments. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, bye bye.